Uncle Buck once made audiences laugh with the chaos of an uncle nobody seemed to trust. But behind the comedy was one of the warmest family films of the 1980s. Many years later, the lives of its cast members have changed in very different ways. Today, let's take a look back at Uncle Buck then and now in 2026. John Candy made Buck Russell the kind of chaotic person everyone eventually realizes they need in the family. Born on October 31st, 1950 in Ontario, he brought loud humor to Buck along with genuine warmth and heart. Candy passed away on March 4th, 1994 at the age of 43. Behind the silly antics and carefree attitude, he turned Buck into a touching portrait of someone who loved his family in his own unforgettable way. Gabby Hoffman brought a sense of innocence and sincerity to Maisie Russell that made the chaotic moments in Uncle Buck feel even warmer. Born on January 8, 1982 in New York City, she was still very young when she appeared in the film, yet she left a lasting impression with her natural and lovable performance. As of 2026, Hoffman is 44 years old. With her curious eyes and complete trust in Buck, Maisie became the gentlest heart of the entire Russell family. Macaulay Culkin brought sharp wit and a suspicious little grin to Miles Russell, making every conversation with Buck unforgettable and hilarious. Born on August 26, 1980 in New York City, he quickly stood out for his natural delivery and remarkably clever expressions at such a young age. As of 2026, Culkin is 45 years old. Miles may have started out wary of Buck, but he slowly realized that the chaotic uncle was also the most genuine person in the house. Amy Madigan brought a sense of strength and patience to Kenise Kobolowski, portraying a woman who loved Buck enough not to give up on him. Born on September 11, 1950 in Chicago, she made Shanice the calm and grounded presence amid the chaos of Uncle Buck. As of 2026, Madigan is 75 years old. With looks that carried both affection and disappointment, she showed that Shanice did not just want Buck to change. She wanted him to truly grow up. Elaine Brumka brought a very real sense of anxiety to Cindy Russell, portraying a mother who had no choice but to trust Buck with her children. Born on January 6, 1950 in New Jersey, she made Cindy feel both tense and deeply loving in every small reaction. As of 2026, Brumka is 76 years old. With her natural and relatable performance, she helped the comedy and Uncle Buck always retain a sincere sense of family emotion beneath the laughter. Garrett M. Brown brought a sense of stability and responsibility to Bob Russell, portraying a man determined to keep his family on the right path. Born on November 7, 1948 in Michigan, he made Bob the perfect contrast to Buck's constant chaos. As of 2026, Brown is 77 years old. Even with limited screen time, he helped Uncle Buck maintain a grounded and believable family foundation beneath all the loud comedy and disorder. Laurie Metcalf made Marcy Dahlgren Frost the very embodiment of tension and irritation whenever Buck showed up. Born on June 16, 1955 in Illinois, she brought Marcy a sharp, judgmental energy that seemed almost incapable of relaxing. As of 2026, Metcalf is 71 years old. With her powerful performance and expressions that always looked ready to explode, she turned Marcy into one of the most memorable, comedic sources of conflict in Uncle Buck. Jay Underwood brought Bug a rebellious confidence and the kind of attitude that immediately made Buck distrust him. Born on October 1, 1968 in California, he turned Bug into the image of the teenage trouble that Tia could easily be drawn toward. As of 2026, Underwood is 57 years old. Even with limited screen time, Bug played an important role in helping Buck realize just how seriously he needed to protect Tia. Brian Tarantino brought Roger Coswell a slick and self-satisfied attitude, playing the kind of man who always believed he was far more charming than he actually was. Born on March 27, 1959 in New York City, he made Roger irritating in a genuinely funny way. Tarantino passed away on November 2, 2019 at the age of 60 from an accidental drug overdose. With his fast-talking style and artificial confidence, he helped Uncle Buck gain even more sharp and entertaining moments of satire. Mike Starr turned Pooter the Clown into one of the most chaotic and unforgettable moments in Uncle Buck. Born on July the 29th, 1950 in Queens, he brought the character a bizarre, clumsy energy filled with physical comedy. As of 2026, Starr is 76 years old. Even with only a brief appearance, his wildly over-the-top performance remained unforgettable to audiences, like a hilarious nightmare unfolding at a birthday party. Suzanne Shepard brought Mrs. Hogarth a cold and judgmental presence, as if Buck were the worst nightmare ever to walk into her school. Born on October 31, 1934 in New Jersey, she made every short line feel sharp with tension and disapproval. Shepard passed away on November 17, 2023 at the age of 89. Even though the role was small, she left a lasting impression through her strict demeanor and the kind of stare that could silence an entire room. William Wyndham brought Mr. Hatfield the presence of a wealthy man constantly irritated by the chaos Buck seemed to create everywhere he went. Born on September 28, 1923 in New York City, he gave the character a satirical flavor that perfectly matched the tone of Uncle Buck, even in a brief appearance. Wyndham passed away on August 16, 2012, at the age of 88 from congestive heart failure. With his annoyed delivery and refined mannerisms, he helped make the film feel even more lively and entertaining. Dennis Cockrum brought Pal a sense of friendliness and sincerity, the kind of dependable friend who shows up at exactly the right moment without needing much explanation. Born on December 19, 1956 in the United States, he made Pal a small but warm presence within Buck's chaotic world. As of 2026, Cockrum is 69 years old and continues to be remembered as a reliable supporting actor in television and film. His natural performance helped make every scene feel more grounded and relatable. Louisa Kelly brought Tia Russell a mix of rebellion and vulnerability, portraying a teenage girl who constantly tried to appear tougher than she truly felt inside. Born on March 9, 1972, in Massachusetts, she made Tia's emotional journey one of the deepest and most meaningful parts of Uncle Buck. As of 2026, Kelly is 54 years old. Behind the cold remarks and irritated expressions, Tia slowly learned to trust Buck and open her heart to her family once again. Even after all these years, Uncle Buck still holds on to a special warmth that few family movies can match. The laughs, the chaos, and the kind heart of Buck Russell continue to bring audiences back again and again. If this video took you back to your childhood, leave a comment about the character or moment you remember most. And don't forget to subscribe for more Cast Then and Now journeys.